We often, when we're searching on the internet, get way more results than we can actually ever sift through. And so this is a strategy for refining your search terms so that you get more relevant results to your inquiry questions, called a Boolean keyword search. Basically, it works. You've got to be clear on your purpose for the inquiry. You decide how you want to refine it. Do you want to narrow it down? Do you want to open it up? Do you want to make it more precise? And then you choose the Boolean operator that will help you achieve that purpose. So for example, if you want to narrow your search results down, or basically tell the search engine that all the keywords must be included in every result, use the operator AND, which basically looks like this. Your results will only be the ones that include all three of those in the intersection of all three ideas. So if you wanted, for example, to answer the question, how sustainable is European agriculture? Would include the search term agriculture, the search term sustainability. Just a hint here, it's often easier to turn your search terms into nouns, and we'll turn European into Europe, and we would search agriculture and sustainability and Europe, and all of our results would include all three ideas. You want to make the search results more precise. Let's stick with our question about sustainable agriculture in Europe, but we're interested in very precisely industrial agriculture, not other kinds of agriculture. Now we need to use quotation marks. We put industrial agriculture in quotation marks. If we don't do this, the search engine is going to read each of those two words, industrial and agriculture, separately and give us results for both of them. So if we want to include it together, we use the quotation marks, and we have industrial agriculture and sustainability and Europe as our search term. If you want to broaden your search to include two or more similar concepts and basically tell the search engine that any of the keywords can be included in your result, you use OR. And in this case, the entire shaded area is going to be included in our search, not just the intersection. So if you wanted at the beginning of your inquiry to just learn more about industrial agriculture, you might search industrial agriculture, but you also know that industrial agriculture is often called factory farming, so we include that as well. You search industrial agriculture or factory farming, and you're going to get the results from both of those, not just the intersection of the two. If you want to narrow your search to exclude some concepts, maybe some concepts that are implied by your keyword, you use not, or in Google, you use a minus. In this case, you'll see that what's going to come up in the search is only the purple area that you can see there. The intersection between the two ideas is going to be excluded from your search. So if you wanted to learn more about industrial agriculture, but you're not interested in beef production, only other aspects of industrial agriculture, then you would include industrial agriculture, but with your search term beef, you would put it as a minus or a not. So industrial agriculture minus beef in Google. If you want to refine your search in multiple ways by combining the operators, let's say we're back to our question, how sustainable is industrial agriculture in Europe? But we also want to include the idea of factory farming so that we've got both those terms in there. We're going to use parentheses. So our search term will be industrial agriculture or factory farming in parentheses and sustainability and Europe. If we don't use the parentheses, then the search engine is going to prioritize the and. It's going to read it as factory farming and sustainability and Europe. And every result is going to have factory farming in it. And we would miss out on this purple area at the top, which is industrial agriculture, but doesn't include the term factory farming. So, in summary, if you want to narrow your results, use AND. If you want to make your search results more precise, use quotation marks. If you want to broaden your search to include two or more similar concepts, use OR. If you want to narrow to exclude some concepts that are maybe implied by your keyword but you're not interested in, use not or minus in Google. If you want to refine it in multiple ways, you can use parentheses to stop the search engine prioritizing the AND. So, two final things to remember. Operators are always in uppercase letters. Search engines will always prioritize the AND, so remember those parentheses.